Money.
Yeah, what about it?
What does money mean to you?
Paper blood.
Paper?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I never look at it that way. I've never been really a money type of guy. I put a great emphasis on it. You know, I never really, I come very, from a broke background. So I never really had great emphasis. I never really learned the art of handling money as a kid. You know, that's an art. That's why only a few people maintain it, because it's an art, and I never possessed it at that time.
You said you haven't been a money type of guy, and it's interesting you say that because, I mean, I was reading, might have been a Sports Illustrated article or some magazine article from the 90s, and it focused on just your spending and, you know, the excess of the Mike Tyson then the you know, media sort of portrayed you to be. And it said, and I just want to read through some of these figures, during the 33 months after you got out of prison, $4.5 million on automobiles and motorcycles, gave automobiles to 15 women and 2 men, once crashed your Rolls Royce and told cops to keep it, spent $240,000 monthly in just walking around money, nearly $100,000 a month on jewelry and clothing, more than $400,000 on pigeons and cats, $300,000 on lawn care, a house with 38 bathrooms. To what extent did it almost seem, or did you think that just the money would never run out?
I don't know. That's just how I live my life. You know, when I was living my life back then, that's just my, wow, that's even hard. When you mention things, wow, that's even hard. I don't even fathom that. I don't even think I'm that kind of guy. I don't even look for ever considering having money like that anymore.
I mean, does that seem like a lot to you now, and it didn't then? Or
that's just was my ex-life. That's just how I live my life. That's my addictive personality. You know what I mean? That's a lot of things. That's my ego. That's so many other things. That stems from pretty much, you know, for me being poor, never having anything, for me being bitter, angry for being in prison. It stems from a lot of things.
And that addictive personality, how much do you think that's helped you to achieve great things like you have in boxing, and how much do you think it's hurt?
It's a twin sword. Depends on whatever that addictive personality is focused on. I don't know, you know. If I'm interested in destroying myself, I'm great. If I'm interested in exalting myself, that's good too, you know.
With regards to money, you've gone from being fabulously wealthy to at one point basically losing it all. What has the peaks and valleys of that allowed you to learn about money?
I was interested in art and possessing it. I just was a young kid having fun.
What do you consider a lot of money to be?
I don't know, $1,000.
Oh, please.
You know, anything. Anything.
Do these figures sound correct? Made around $400 million during your career?
I don't know. It could have been.
Yet end up spending more than you made, and at one point were like $50 million in debt?
Yeah, that was amazing too. But
how does that happen?
Just being reckless and young and foolish and stuff, and really not caring.
Was it not caring or not having the sort of, you know, we talked yesterday about role models and having the support system.
I never had a good support system, right. So what I normally, I can't really blame anybody, even though you gotta have carried the weight of a fool by yourself. Other people contribute, but I blame everything on myself, you know. It's not like I've been sucking. I had a good time too.
Sure, but and that's obviously the responsible thing to say, but do you, I mean, ever wonder how things might have been different if you had that support system like the one you're giving your kids now?
I don't know. I'm just happy the way I am now, I guess. I'm pretty content. You know, I don't really much dwell on what I was and in the past.
How are you doing now?
I don't know. I'm alive. I'm able to take care of my house and my kids and all that stuff. I'm pretty happy, you know, but like in that situation in the past when I had these hundreds of millions of dollars, I had so much I couldn't even do so little. There's nothing I can do. Right now I have so little, but I do so much, you know. My objectives are different and agendas are totally different than it was when I was younger, and plus when I was fighting.
And interestingly, along those lines, obviously few people in this world ever attain the kind of wealth that you enjoyed. How satisfying was it, though?
it's like the drugs. You might as well say you have it all, but it's still that empty hole that you're trying to fulfill. That's an interesting subject. It's just you spend as much you can to try to get that satisfaction, fulfill that hole. It just is bottomless.
And what was that hole that you were trying to fill for you?
I don't know what it was. I don't know. Sometimes at the state I'm in now, I say to myself, what was that all about? What was that period all about? What was the late 90s? What was that all about? What was I angry about? What was I depressed about? What was I seeing all these? What was that all about? What was that ear biting? What was all that stuff all about back there? What was wrong with me?
Has that hole been fulfilled now, or do you still find yourself trying to look to fill it?
I don't know what I want, but I know I don't want what I already had.
For more clips from this interview, visit GrahamBensinger.com.